Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a brand new playthrough once again. So some of you might be familiar with this one, some of you may not. But we'll let the little introduction scene here play, just for you guys.
Report unusual behavior. Barricade your homes. Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Wait for official instruction. Wait my ass.
Kill all sons of bitches. That's my official instructions.
This used to be a nice neighborhood.
This is some grim shit we got ourselves into.
Who the hell puts an evac station up 30 flights of goddamn stairs?
Come on, Coach. Maybe the helicopter. Maybe it's made of chocolate.
What a dick. What a dick. He's funny.
Where is everybody? Hello?
Oh, this is not happening.
Anyone here?
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Aren't they supposed to be saving our asses?
Looks like there's been a change of plans.
Stop the bombing run!
It's got me!
Eat that shit. Love it, love it. This game is so good, man.
Holy shit.
I know it's a little bit of a long introduction here, guys. I will explain in a minute. Just for people who have not played this game, you'll know what I mean.
Hey, kill all sons of bitches, right?
I have not come this far to die now.
Left 4 Dead 2, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a good zombie game, should I say? Like, this is probably my favourite game out of everything that has come out. If you guys don't know what this is basically a game based off of 4 survivors that fight hordes of zombies, special infected, to basically survive. They basically, as you saw at the start there, they've rushed up to the evac zone on the top of the hotel room. Obviously, there'd been a change of plans, and you start the campaign from that point. But there's loads of different campaigns that have got to go through, all with different storylines, different mechanics. We'll get right into that in a minute, but I would just want to explain. Basically, this game normally, it's doing a thing here. Basically, the game normally, I don't play the game its normal PG version. I have add-ons on. So basically, this is one of these games on PC where you can actually get loads of different add-ons. So you can get different maps. Obviously, right here, we've got a Resident Evil map, if you guys are familiar with that. You know, you can get different weapons. You can get, you know, like a baseball bat with, you know, some of them are just different skins. Some of them are completely different weapons. Some of them are completely different campaigns. So just so you guys know, so if you guys are familiar with playing Left 4 Dead 2, there might be slightly different just because I've got different things on to make it different. Like different guns for like the M14, you can get different skins. I've got HD textures. You know, you get the idea of it. So, yeah, so in this series, there's probably going to be quite a lot of these because this is my favourite game. I've always wanted to do videos on this game. Always wanted to. I know it's a very old game, but it is still pretty good. So, we're going to be doing normal mode, we're going to be doing mutation mode, we're going to be doing versus mode, and there's also these special servers, which are called T1 servers. These I want to get into. These are basically the very competitive, serious versus mode. So in versus mode, 4 people play as survivors, 4 people playing infected. Infected have got to stop the survivors, survivors have got to make it to the safe zones. Basically doing the whole campaign. Survivors that get the most points, you get points based on distance. Whoever gets the most points at the end of it wins the whole thing. So we'll get straight into that. But that will probably be in the future. These aren't as popular as they used to be. You know, you might see 1 or 2 lobbies that are full, depending on peak times. But these are basically very competitive lobbies where you have basically a tank and a witch every chapter, which I'll explain when we get into this campaign. And you get limited weapons and limited medkits. So you only get 1 medkit each. Maybe you'll get like a pack of pills or adrenaline, and that's it. You don't get any throwables, you don't get any special weapons. You know, so it makes it very hard because survivors on this game, when they've got the really big guns and the throwables and all of the things, are very strong on this game. They never sort of balanced it out, but people made servers to balance it out, so I really like that. Right, so enough chit chat. I could chat hours about this game. Let's jump straight into it. So we're going to be playing online. So we will play with other people. So we're going to start off and we're going to do everything on expert because you have easy, normal, advanced, expert. Basically, it is what it says. Easy, you'll take less damage. Special infected will have less health. There'll be less med kits and stuff that spawn. I don't know if it actually affects spawning stuff. It might not. I don't think it does. But basically, let's put it this way. On easy, a common infected does 1 point of damage when it hits you. On expert, one of them does 20 points of damage. Take into consideration, you start with 100 health. So that's 5 hits from common infected you can take. And that's not taking consideration of every other thing else, or everything else we're going to be taking consideration of. Special infected, tanks, witches. So we're going to jump straight into that again. And we're going to make it a public game. So we're just going to do an official dedicated server because we don't want any hacked servers here. Oh, actually, no. Thinking about it, I'll do it local because then I know it's not going to be one. So basically, when you start off, you get this lobby. This is just the campaign mode. Obviously, shows you your name, your thing, and then you pick your character, and then you just start pretty much. So obviously, we already had someone join here. Please ignore the names. I don't think there's a way of getting rid of people's names on this. So if there are some rude names, you know, I do apologise about that. But I will have a look in the settings at the future and see if we can change that. So Dead Center is our first campaign. Prices aren't the only things getting slashed. So our 4 characters right here, as you can see, we've got Coach on the left-hand side. You've got Ellis, the guy with the chainsaw. You've got Nick, the man in the suit. And then you've got Rochelle on the right with a pink shirt. These are your characters. They all have their own personalities, and they're brilliant. My favourite one is definitely Coach. I love Coach's personality. You might have seen some little funny bits at the start there. Coach loves chocolate. Ellis is like a proper, like a proper country boy. Nick's like a famous gambler. And then you've got Rochelle. They all do have their backstories somewhere, but yeah, it's very hard to explain. I have got a lot of hours on this game. I've definitely played this game loads and loads and loads. Right, so let me just go on to multiplayer here and hold on a minute, guys. I'm just making sure here. Why can I not seem to find my audio here? Oh, here we go. Voice communication side. Push to talk. Okay, so that's basically just saying that I have to push to talk. I'm just trying to figure out what button it actually is now. God, I haven't played this game for a long time, as you can tell. But you do get a little, little speaker thing at the bottom, so you can talk to people in game chat. So we're going to jump straight in. So we've got a choice here. We've got our med kit, basically to start off with. Easy to do. You just use your mouse wheel, or you can do your keys. So you got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Basically, a med kit will heal you 80 points of health, and anything past that, it will heal a little bit, and you get a green solid health bar. So take note of that because we're going to need that in the future. So we are just going to be playing with computers here. Once again, I am just going to check to make sure everything here is fine. So we got everything on high. Yep, that's fine. Multiplayer, so we've got all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you can do like spray paints and stuff as well. I can't remember 100% all of the things. I will sort of learn again all of the things. You do also get little funny texts as well. You can obviously scream, say look out.
Watch out!
You can say together, come on, let's go. So it's quite good because if you don't have a headset, you can communicate with each other still. But there are funny ones like screaming, which you will do. But you can also say you're being attacked, or there's the one that. Oh, here you go. So these ones basically tell you what's ahead. So if you got a tank, you can start saying there's a tank ahead. But we don't need to worry about that at the minute. That's more for like multiplayer stuff. So let's jump straight into it. So to start off with, we only get a choice of pistol or melee weapon. So to also take into consideration and remember, so you've got your M1 to just attack with your melee weapon, and you also have a shove attack, which is this here. So you can shove infected back, but you do have a limit of how many times you can use this, so don't spam it. We're going to play this as safe as possible here. You will get the special common infected. So these people in the hazmat suits here, they're actually resistant to fire, so they won't die from fire damage. Oh, this is bio bomb. So this is a throwable item. So this is a bio bomb. So in a minute, we're going to meet a new enemy called a boomer. Oh, I can hear one. So you can hear one of them at the minute, and this one's called a spitter. So what this one does is it spits acid on the floor. Do not stand in the acid because it does a lot of damage. Okay, so this is a jockey here who's currently trying to break the door. This is why I said shoving's good, because you can stun them and then you can finish them off. So we're just going to make our way through here. This is a charger. Very, very strong unit. Very strong unit. Does a lot of damage if they hit you. So as well as your own, you want to be keeping an eye on your team as well, because you can help them. If someone gets grabbed by a special infected, they literally can't do anything. They need your help basically. But if you look around, you will find other things. So right there, we just found a pack of pills. This will give you 50 temporary health when you use it. So at the minute you see at the bottom, we've got 69. If I use this, this would put me up to 99. But it's not solid health. You'll get this like dotted health bar, and basically that means that it will tick down over time. So it's not an actual, you know, solid health thing. Oh, a knife. These are pretty good. This is a combat knife. Very good melee weapon. Oh, we just saw this guy here. Oh, so yeah, the bio bomb here. So I'll show you what a bio bomb does here now. So, because I've got a spare one. You don't really want to use these unless it's an emergency, but if you throw this, you can throw them on infected, and that means they're all going to get attacked. Anything in purple gets attacked. But it will also attract any enemy nearby, basically, and they will just attack this area. I would only really use it for emergencies, because when it wears off, all these infected are going to come try and kill you. So I would only use it in an emergency situation. Okay, we've got another jockey here. So close the door so he gets stuck. And I think I killed two of them there then. So that was a spitter and a jockey. So you can also, if you want, heal your teammates. So if you pull out your med kit and use M2, you can heal people. Or you can even give them pills. So there you go. If I give Nick the pills there because he's on 36 health. Oh, apparently he's giving it to me. I don't know why. Yeah, the computers will always prioritise your health over theirs, so that's the boomer. So if you get puked on, basically you're going to have a lot of infected come after you. I think I just knocked him off the edge there. So if you get hit by a boomer, the best thing to do is just hold your position really until you can see again. But yeah, basically they can mess you up. So there's another bar bomb there, but we're not going to use that. We don't need to be using it. Ah, defibrillator. So this is a defib. So this goes in your medkit slot. So basically what this does, if someone dies, you can bring back to life. Basically that's what that is. But we're not going to be using that at a minute. We don't need to be using that at a minute. Okay, we've got a charger coming in here. Chargers are very hard to deal with when you haven't got a gun, when you've only got a melee weapon. So you hear these sounds. These sounds indicate that special infected have spawned. Oh, I got puked on again by the same boomer apparently. So I'm going to hold the top of these stairs here, and I'm hoping my team is going to hold the bottom. Okay, yep, we're okay. Problem is, no one's got a weapon yet apart from pistols, so it's not going great. Oh, that's a hunter. I need one of the computers to shoot him. Shoot him! Shoot him! I haven't got a gun. This bloody boomer, man. Right, I think they're going to die from the fire, so if I just hold this spot, I should be okay. Have I got my... oh, that's my talk button. Okay, so I have got my keybind still set up to the same thing then. Okay, excuse me. Right, so this is a pipe bomb. Basically what this does, I'll just use it to show you guys. Basically you throw it, it'll beep, and it attracts infected. So any infected around that area will go towards that, and then boom, that kills them all. Obviously I'm taking a lot of the damage here, so we've got a golf club as a melee weapon as well. Bit longer range, does a little bit less damage than the knife, but still worth having. I think melee weapons actually have set damages. They just might have a different range or speed, depending on the item. Okay, so we're going to make our way here then. Okay, so just hold your ground here. Hopefully don't get hit. If you're more of a pistol man, I'm hearing people here, so I'm just going to wait here. So, he got me. So what jockeys do is, obviously my team's safe me there, but basically a jockey will get on top of your head and it will literally ride you while doing damage. So you can pull you in different directions. Can be quite dangerous if you leave him on his own. So, you guys want a Magnum? You can also use a Magnum. This is a skin, just please. Yeah, this is just a skin for it. It's a one-shot weapon on Common Infected. If you crouch, your hip fire will improve. So, something a bit more at range here. But I don't tend to normally run the Magnum, so I'm not going to run it. I'm just going to pick up my melee knife again. Melee is more better at close combat. You know, Magnum's obviously good if you run out of ammo and stuff. So this is an adrenaline shot. This is another new item. So this goes in your pills slot. And basically what this does is it gives you plus 30 health. I'm going to take these pills here. So you see how they give me plus 50? You see how it's like a bar? Well, it's normally dotted lines, but I've got mine set as a little bar. But basically that will deteriorate down. So that'll actually count down. So it doesn't last forever.
Call me Coach. What's your name?
Hell, it's pleased to meet you, Coach.
Yeah, there is a lot in this game to start off with. If you don't know much about it, it is a lot to take in. But you will learn it a little bit. I know it seems like I'm just spamming a lot at the minute. Like, you wouldn't even normally have these clear doors, but another again, that's just a skin I've got. So it allows you to see what's actually beyond the door here, which can be quite handy. Another thing to note as well is when you're doing the T1 servers that I was on about, the competitive ones, all add-ons are disabled, so you can't cheat with stuff like this. Not like I would anyway, but I'm just saying. So, you can hear a charger, and you can also hear a spitter. So, obviously they're very easy to indicate from the sounds. So, we're going to pick up a gun here, so this is an SMG. Basic little submachine gun, nothing special. I lost my way there then. This is now where you can start shooting. So, if your teammate gets hit by a special infected, you've got two options. You rather shove it off of them, depending on the enemy, or you shoot the thing that's on it. So I like shotgun, so I'm going to go with a shotgun. So with a charger, you have to shoot it. You can't shove it. If it's like a jockey or a hunter, you can shove it, and that means that'll instantly come over your teammate. But you don't kill them. Always remember that. So I'm going to use a firebomb here just to clear out some infected. But you could also use it and then run right past them all if you wanted to. But it... Oh, okay. So that is a smoker there. I didn't really get to see that because I sort of ran ahead. But a smoker will basically pull you. Oh, so this is a hunter. Very quick at doing damage. So when you run out of health, you get incapacitated. So that basically means you go down. So you have to get revived for your teammate. Basically 3 downs and you're dead. And the only way to get over that is by healing with a medkit. This is why I don't like computers, because they're so annoying. Time is crucial on this game, especially when you're playing online. Let's just say that. Another thing to bear in mind is friendly fire. Friendly fire is very dangerous on expert, so you do need to mind your fire. I'm going to try and show you guys here if I can show you in a minute. I will try and if I do, I'm not going to go down here, but basically I think you can go down 2 times and then your screen will go black and white. And when your screen goes black and white, the next down you have basically kills you. So the only way to obviously get over that is by healing with a medkit. So yeah, that's first chapter. So every chapter will have a safe room at the end, apart from the end game, which means obviously that's the end of the whole campaign. Yeah, so every chapter will have a safe room, and you basically got to get to the safe room, shut the door, and then it loads on to chapter 2. So there was a lot in that first little. I'm trying to think. First chapter there. Yeah, I do agree. There was a lot. And then obviously when you're loading into the next chapter, you get all these like little things that tells you who killed the most special infected, who did the most with this, who healed the most, all this sort of stuff. So, and then obviously the room changes a little bit, and then you go into chapter 2. So if you press tab, it'll obviously show you here how many chapters there are. So we obviously just played chapter 1. It doesn't say chapter 1, but it's chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you've got where it says your rescue is the last one, and then one at the start is one we just did. So you'll have 4 different sections. The same thing if you're playing versus mode. Every player will play Survivor on the first chapter and Infected on the first chapter, and then it will so on until chapter 3, 4, and 5. Each safe room will have 4 medkits, an ammo pile, 2 weapons, a pistol, and even sometimes some melee weapons. Sometimes they normally spawn in here or in here. They might have been picked up. They might not have had one. So yeah, and that's that. So let's jump straight into chapter 2 then. So another thing to be aware of is if you're playing with people online, some people are pretty much dicks and they will shoot you. If they do, you just carry on. You know, there's nothing you can do about it really. You do get trolls in this game just as you do with every other game, so you do have to be aware of that. But normally you can kick them pretty quick. So obviously this guy now is a player we've got on our team, so it'll be a bit more interesting about bots to say that. Because bots always stick close to you, where when you've got 4 random players, they don't stick to you. Not all the time anyway. Sometimes they'll wander off on their own. You know, as you can tell here, like he's sort of going for his own little wander here. But you might be wondering as well why I'm shooting and shoving at the same time. With a pump shotgun, you actually shoot quicker if you do it. You're sort of cancelling the pump action. We're just going to make our way through here now. Kill all these enemies. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got the boomer there. Boomers explode if you kill them, but be aware you can still get puked on if you're close to them. So that's a smoker if you just heard that. Which is this guy here. No? Where is he? Oh, he's up there, is he? If you don't use silenced weapons, which is basically what... These are the ones with the silencers on. If you don't use silenced weapons, sometimes you can attract hordes of zombies. This is another new gun here, so this is a UMP-45. I'm more of a shotgun man, like I said, so I'm just going to use that for now. But you will find weapons, ammo, first aid kits. You will find a lot around these maps, you just have to find them. So right here, we've got a melee weapon, we've got a pack of pills, and you can obviously say, you can say to your team, yeah, or I mean, like I could give this guy the pills like that, and then I can pick him up. Okay, so I'm hearing some infected there, so I'm just going to close that door, move down here.
Thanks, man.
The communicating in this game is quite funny, when you get some really funny people. Oh, so these are special ammo types. So you get explosive rounds or fire incendiary ammo. I'm going to try and secure upstairs if I can. So if they secure that door, I'll secure this one. That's what happens with explosive ammo if you're too close. Oh, there's a gas tank there. So if you shoot a gas tank, that'll basically set everything on fire nearby. So explosive ammo stuns special infected and explodes normal infected. So you've got common infected, which are the zombies. Special infected, you know, you've got jockey, charger, all that sort of stuff. That will stun them. But if you're too close, it will stun you and do damage. Where incendiary ammo will instantly set them on fire. So, okay, let's go here then. So you can have subtitles on if you want. I normally tend to have them because if you see there, hold on. Because if you notice when you see the feedback, it will say jockey warning, hunter warning, charger warning. So I'll actually tell you when a special infected spawns. Not if you can't hear them, it'll come up. So you know it does help you out. When I used to play this quite competitively, it was good to know when something had spawned. Okay, so we're going to play on here. So we've got another gas tank here. Cool. We've got a adrenaline shot here. So what you can do is there's another pack of pills here as well. So these gas tanks can be quite handy in emergencies. I hear a smoker. So just be aware, special infected can get in a lot of different places. So they can come up here, for example. There's a smoker behind me. Problem is, I need to be close to my team. So there's a charger coming here. He's dead. Just watching our backs here because I still think that smoker's near us. Frying pan if you want a melee weapon. Okay, so we've got our first down here. There he is. Where was that smoker? You heard him. That was the smoker if you heard that. I think he's behind us. He's over here somewhere. Obviously we can't get him there. Just be aware there's a lot of areas as well where when you pass a certain checkpoint you can't go back. There's a lot of spots in these campaigns that are like that. Can be instant kills for people in infected, especially when you're playing against other teams that are playing against infected. A lot of players will use these instant kill spots Because the quicker you kill the survivors, the easier it is for you. Right, so we've now got an incoming attack. So that means we've now got a horde of zombies coming. So this is why I always said it's nice to have a gas can with you. Right, so they're now coming. So I'm going to shoot that. Without setting yourself on fire. That should hopefully wipe out anything that comes through that door. Unless it's a special infected, they might make it through because they have a little bit more health. So I'm just going to hold these stairs while they hold them. If you crouch, your hip fire is a lot more accurate as well. Just so you're aware. Well, I'll just give you an example here of how quick it is. So if I fire normally here, ready? So you got that? Yeah, and if I do it with the shove, look how much quicker it is, ready? It's slightly quicker. Although you do use your shove. So that crying that you're hearing, that's actually a witch. So we've got some bigger guns here. We've got an M14, we've got a Scar. I'm going to use the M14 here. So this is a witch. This person cries, or infected cries. You get some like weird voodoo music. Yeah, you don't want to mess with her. I mean, this guy probably will, because he's probably just going to troll her. But she'll growl at you when you get close. And basically, if you piss her off, she'll do this. Oh, she's coming for me. And they instant kill you. That was because I set her on fire. I didn't actually... I accidentally shot that. So, basically what happened there, I didn't get to really fully explain it. So you'll get witches. You'll get ones that stand up and you'll get ones that sit down. Basically, ones that stand up just wander around. As long as you don't touch them or shoot them, they won't do anything, you know, unless you really... Because if you basically stare at them, they'll start growling. And then they'll start getting really angry, basically. And if you keep doing it for long enough, they'll chase after you. Best thing to do is normally avoid them. A lot of people that play against the infected, like smokers, will pull you towards the witch. Because if you touch her, she'll just instantly attack you. On the versus mode, she doesn't instant kill you, she just instant downs you. But obviously, because we're playing expert, the witch instantly kills you on this. Yeah, there's no mercy with her on this. The sitting down ones, a little bit different. They're only in one place, they can't move, but they get aggro very quickly. So you literally have to stare at her for like 2 seconds, and she will be like, yeah, she'll go straight after you. Also, they don't like your torch, so if you turn your torch off, you aggro her less as well. So obviously, some little things to point out there. So when you die, if you're on versus mode, you're dead. Unless you get a defibrillator, you don't respawn. Ah, tank. So this is the big man. This is the big guy you got to deal with. I forgot I got this theme tune here. This is actually a Mario theme tune. It's like epic boss battle music I used to put for the tank. But you can change the music for the tank. I will change it back to normal. But there is a little bit, like I said, there is things you can do like that. So a tank is a big guy, a lot of health. Every time he can throw rocks, instant down if he gets you with it, and if he punches you, instant down. So you want to keep your distance from this guy, set him on fire. If you set him on fire, he'll take constant damage. And then basically what you want to do is you just want to run. If you set him on fire, you just want to run as far as possible, and then just peek, do damage, run back. But these guys have a lot of health, and they can also throw cars at you as well. If he hits a car, he can send a car flying towards you, which does a lot of damage. This guy's getting very overconfident with this tank here. Obviously, you take into consideration that was just a computer playing that. You imagine when someone like a real player is playing as a tank, you're in big trouble when a player plays as a tank. Especially some players are absolutely crazy with the tank. They're so good with the tank. So yeah, like I said, you can just change who you want to spectate. You can do third person. So this is the thing I like. I like third person because you can scout ahead. You know, tell your team what's ahead. You don't have to, but I just like to explore. Or you can go in first person and watch them fight. So yeah, we're just obviously going to go in third person here. There's not many games that allow you to do this. It's quite nice that you can do this. Yeah, I don't think you can do this in versus though. I don't think you can go third person. So this is the next section here. So you'll come up to this gun store. This gun store is quite cool because you can pick all these guns and you can get a laser sight, which increases your hip fire a lot. Normally there are places where you can be revived. You'll find like a well, you might see one here, but there'll be a place where you can rescue survivors. And it's basically the person that's died throughout the stages. I think you do get it on expert still. I should see right here. Normally this one here should be one or not. Yeah, here you go. You'll hear me now. Yeah, so I should be rescued here now. As soon as someone opens this closet here, there you go. I'm now rescued. Cool. So guns. Guns are really good. Sniper rifle's really good with assault rifle, but the AK-47 is probably the best for DPS. And obviously you can see how the hip fire goes really close. But you can have any weapon you want in here, by the way. So, right, okay, so we now need to grab this cola. So basically, by opening this store up, you set off an alarm. But you need to get the cola, because this guy is requesting cola, or else he's not going to let us pass. So we basically have to do this little quest for him. So you can shoot a jockey like that, or you can go up to it and shove it. It's probably not the best place for us to be here. This is where you want to use your bio bombs and, you know, all your things to get away from the infected here, because these infected do a lot of damage here. Maybe get on top of a car, you know, give yourself a little bit of time. So you've got to basically help this person get it into the slot, which is here. And then basically he'll shoot a rocket launcher and blow up a path for you. I'm going to get in the car here. Just going to get a bit of distance here. It's better. Don't go in the green goo. It will do a lot of damage, and it does more the longer you sit in it. So just finish off these last few little infected here. Thank you. That guy just gave me an adrenaline shot there. Cool. And that's that section done. Nice and easy, not too hard. That's a pipe bomb, so obviously they're all following it. And boom. Finish off the little stragglers there. So we can hear a boomer here somewhere. They're very easy to notice, and they're very low on health, so they do instantly die normally. Okay, we've got someone who's down here. We've got a charger somewhere. There he is. Pipe bomb, take that.
Okay.
I'm here.
Evacuation centers aren't usually this quiet.
Cool, and that is chapter 2 done, guys. There, so yeah. Once again, a lot of information in that chapter, but like I said, it hopefully will get easier the more playthroughs of this we will do. So to start off with, we're going to do all the campaigns, just so you guys can get an idea of the mechanics, you know, the characters, the guns, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And then we'll start doing some verses, more the multiplayer sort of side. And even at some point, we'll do some DLC, oh, not DLCs, but some add-on maps as well, because there are some quite good add-on maps. Like I said, the Resident Evil ones are quite good. You get a lot of puzzles in them and stuff. You've got like tank arenas where you just go against tanks. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the add-ons that you can get. They're really good fun. So yeah, once again, you spawn in this room. You'll get a load of different weapons, med kits, ammo, and then you go on to the next chapter. And yeah, you can go from there.
Let's find this evac and get out of here.
So yeah, right, let's go into it. So we've got an incoming attack, which means that's a horde. So best thing to do if you get horde, just shut the door, because they can't get through these doors. But for some reason, this guy has decided to open the door and shoot me as well. Great. That's what I mean about friendly fire. That did 21 damage. One shot did 21 damage to me there.
All good now.
But yeah, if you shut the door, they can't get through. Right, so we're going to make our way out here then. Obviously, if you're playing with online people, some people are quite stupid, some people are quite smart. So, you know, just also do bear in mind with that. This is where your torch will come in handy. You can turn it on and off if you want. Like I said, the only time it's really useful to turn off is with a witch. Boom! Cool, right, yeah, let's move on. So up the escalators we go.
This escalator.
Like I said, if you want to explore, you can explore around. Potentially find some gear. Oh, I took a hit there. Yeah, I missed my shove. So we've got another incoming attack, which means the horde is coming. So normally when you see that, you'd set up shop somewhere and just hold them out, because they will come from all angles. So keep an eye on your team. So we've got a witch. I can hear a witch somewhere. There's going to be a witch ahead somewhere. Charger. Charger's dead. Make sure to protect your teammates. I'm going to hold this spot here. My nose is really itchy today. Ah, hay fever. Alright, so let them do their thing. Cool. So it's a very, very good teamwork game. That's what I love about this so much. Is it's based on teamwork. It's not based on just one player. It's based on the whole team. So as you can see, here's the witch here. Look, she doesn't do anything unless you piss her off. I'm not going to be doing that this time. Ah, shotgun. So this is a tactical shot, fully automatic shotgun. I'm not gonna throw it because I want my weapon, but this is just a fully automatic shotgun, very strong. But obviously with a laser sight, you want to use an assault rifle because you get that accuracy bonus massively better. It's massively better. A hunter. There you go. Look, so he shoved the hunter, and then you can kill him. When you shove a hunter or shove a jockey, there's nothing they can really do because you get stunned. Unless you leave them long enough for them to recover, they can just instantly pounce you or hit you. So you want to kill them as quick as possible when you stun them. But it does give you a chance to take a shot, basically. Or a melee attack. So sometimes I've noticed in here, you will find medkits. So this is what I meant about it's always worth exploring everywhere. So I'm going to have a quick look in here just in case. There you go. So we've got a defibrillator I just found. We've got a ninja sword. Yeah, I'll take that. So you don't have to explore in these toilets or anywhere, but if you do, you might find some nice useful things for you. It's very good if you're struggling for stuff. So right there, I've got a defibrillator and a ninja sword from that, which I'm not gonna lie, that's fairly good. Okay, so we've got another incoming attack here, so there's gonna be another horde of zombies coming here very soon. Oh, I'm gonna get killed here. Yeah, I might be in trouble. Yeah. And this is what happens when you get teams that just don't stick together. So, once again, I'm going to die. This is what a charger does when it pins you. If your team manages to kill it, you basically have to kill the charger. You can't shove it. You have to kill it. Basically, the charger is very good at getting rid of your main bar of health. So Rochelle here, if it charged Rochelle, it could probably down Rochelle in about 2 hits on the ground. But when you're actually incapacitated or downed, let's say, it's very slow at killing you, but it takes your main bar of health down very quickly. Where a hunter, for example, can take your health down very quickly, and it can kill you very quickly. Like your 300 health bar you get here, it can kill you in probably about 3 or 4 seconds on expert. So you have to be very quick with them. Jockey, it's good at doing damage. Once you're down, it just runs away. Like it doesn't kill you. Boomers are very good at killing people, obviously, because if they vomit on you, they will attract a load of zombies. So this is a little trick here they just did. Normally, this is a position where you can't go back, but there's a little chair in here where if you shove it into a position, you can jump on it and actually jump over this to go and rescue your teammate. Very useful to know if you guys don't know, because it can save your ass, just like it did there for me.
Reloading.
Yeah, that was probably just because I was just being a bit slow there. That's probably my fault. My team, obviously, they're rushing this quite fast, where I was a bit slow. So this next section coming up here is quite tough. Okay, we've got a jockey coming. I'm going to back up a bit here. Alright, jockey's dead. Takes a little bit more, well, a lot more bullets than a common infected does. Cool. Right, so I've only got an adrenaline shot here, so I'm going to try and do what I can with this. Yeah. Alright, so once you shoot the glass, the alarm sets off, and you've got to turn it off, which is on the 3rd floor from here. So what you have to do is you have to fight through all these hordes of infected. I don't really want to use my adrenaline shot yet, but I will in a minute. So I'm obviously injured here. So, I never mentioned, when you're injured, you move a lot slower. This escalator here is very deadly on multiplayer, which I will explain in the future. Okay, that was a spitter. And a smoker. Oh, I just killed it. Oh, that was close. That smoker nearly got me there. I managed to save myself. These guys need to go on without me here, because I'm a little bit weak here. This Ellis is trying to help me out here, though, which is good. When you get to 1 health, you're very, very slow. Very slow. So, obviously, right now, I'm very slow at walking, so... Okay, I'm going to use it because it's an emergency. Alright, quick revives with adrenaline. That's fine. She's dead. So when you're using adrenaline, it gives you quick attack. Doesn't give you quick reloads. And it increases your sound. So I've got a defib, so I'm going to bring Rochelle back here because we need her. I'm going to use a pipe bomb. Right, so that pipe bomb should hopefully distract him for a minute. No one's turned the alarm off yet, so we're going to get constant hordes until that alarm goes off. So that was a good use of an adrenaline there. It will also, when you get hit by a zombie, it will you get slowed down. Where when you use your adrenaline, you don't take any slowdown from knocks, it can be really useful in a dire situation. Have a charger. Chargers are probably one of the most deadliest ones to deal with. I hear a jockey. Yep, so he's now on black and white. So Ellis is on black and white, which basically means if he goes down, he's dead. Next one, he's dead. To be fair, I'm not far away from that. So I'm sort of like the anchor at the minute of the team because, yeah, I haven't really got much. So you do see how quick your supplies do go on this game. They do go very quickly. So I don't really want to use this.
All right, thanks.
Obviously, some people are more stubborn than others. Some people won't accept help. Some people will. But what you can do here is a nice little trick here. I will show you in a minute. Cool. So what you can do before you get to the safe room. There you go. Quick shots. Get it off as quick as possible. There's a witch here somewhere as well. Alright, so there's a smoker here somewhere. A witch, and I think a spitter maybe? See, I don't mind about dying, I just want to keep my weapon. There's the smoker. Okay, we've got another horde coming here. I'm just going to hold this escalator. Okay. Okay, we've got a hunter. Basically leap straight towards you. Oh, the witch has been activated. Oh, they killed it. Nice.
Crazy sons of bitches messing me up. I'm going as fast as I can.
So I'm basically just saying there, I want to keep my laser sight on my gun, but then they can kill me inside, because I'll show you here.
Bitches mess me up.
Get inside.
Make sure you use this now. Bye.
Right, so basically let them kill me here. No, why didn't you kill me? You didn't. You were supposed to kill me. He was supposed to kill me. So basically what happens there is if you're low on health, if you die and then you go to a safe room, you'll respawn in the safe room for the next chapter with 50 health. So right now, a perfect example, because they didn't obviously kill me, but that's what I basically typed. The Ellis wanted to die, and when we load up this next chapter, sorry, I'll explain why and show what he meant by that. So sometimes it does help you out a lot. If you're struggling, see, look, he's just spawned with 100 health now. So he's now got full health in the safe room. He can pick up his guns that he lost. I mean, it doesn't really matter for me now because, I mean, this is what I wanted to do because then I would have been full health. The only problem with that is, though, is you lose your melee weapon and you don't get that back unless you find one in the safe room, which obviously we've got a baseball bat and that in here. So, never mind, we're going to carry on as normal. Just another little tip for you here. You can find things in here, so have a look. So I've just found some frag rounds, so that's always handy. Most people don't check these toilets, but they are worth checking. Because you can sometimes find med kits, pills, you know, ammunition. You can find stuff in here.
I'm here. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm with you. Thanks, Nick. Thanks. All right.
Ellis talks so much rubbish, man.
Any ideas?
So I'm going to put my explosive ammo down here. So everyone's now going to have explosive rounds. Everyone gets the use of it. Right, so this is chapter 4. So this is the end game. So basically what we've got to do, we've got to get these gas cans and fill up this car. And then this is basically our chapter end. This is where we escape. So this is what we're going to try and do now. So this bit can be quite difficult because you split up. Best thing to do is stay in pairs.
Doctor saying he had
Or you can all go together. So I'm going to go over here.
with them little diet shakes. Those are like $5 a can, man. It keeps you
I got one.
So if you're smart, you can actually throw these.
I got it.
So best thing to do is normally have 2 people go up the stairs and throw them down. And then another person pulls it up. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, that was close. See, that's how quick a hunter can kill someone. Just remember that. On expert, a hunter can kill you very quickly. So Rochelle, as you can see, is up there. What do now? What does he mean by that? Okay, I guess he's telling me not to fill the gas cans up yet. Right, so these are always in random locations as well, by the way. So just also bear that in mind. They're in random locations. They're not always in the same location. So just watch out for this smoker here. There's a smoker here somewhere. This is why explosive rounds are quite handy. Because then if you get pinned, you can save yourself. Boom up. So just chuck them down. Nice and easy. Pick up a Molotov. Okay, so we're going to make our way down here and we're going to shoot that one. So that one will always respawn, so I always tend to shoot that one because it gives you an extra little bit of cover. It's basically an infinity Molotov. Infinite Molotov. Try not to shoot the gas cans that you do not want to shoot. So if you're very quick and organised with this, you can do this very quick. Alright, tanks coming. So normally when you have a certain amount put in, a tank will spawn. This is why people wait. Set him on fire and just get your distance away from him. So keep your distance away from him. Set him on fire to do the damage. And just shoot the absolute shit out of him. I've got him a bit stuck here, so... Okay, we've got one down. Okay, he just got insta-downed. Ooh, very close, I nearly got hit there. So you do get a pistol when you're downed, but it's not very strong. We're missing one. I'm going to heal him here because he's black and white, which means he'll die on next down. Cool, so we've got one more can, which is this one here.
Ammo here.
And then once you put them all in, everyone get in the area. Tank will spawn here again. If you're quick enough, you don't have to deal with it. I don't know what this guy's doing here. And there you go. That's the first campaign done. So you escape in the car, smash through the front doors. And then obviously I've got another Mario celebration music here. And then you can skip, but I basically tell you who died, who survived. I don't know what it says in Memory of Rochelle. I think it's because he left. But then it'll tell you all your stats. So it'll say gameplay, how many people died, you know, how many medkits we used, all this and that and this. And then that's it. That is literally the campaign done. So yeah, that's literally as simple as that. So yeah. I will probably just adjust some of these add-ons here because I have got some that I don't really need to have on. So like the music ones, you don't have to have them on. I am probably going to turn them off. So this one's like the tank music here. I will turn this off. So I've got like Mario course clear every time. You know, we go in the safe room, or like this the credits every time you finish a level. I will probably turn these off, just because then that way you can get you know the idea of the actual you know the actual music of the level. But yeah, like I said, you can change all the skins. So I've got the blue AK here. I've got the red Scar. You've got the blue SMG. These aren't normal, by the way. These are just so you've got HD phones, barrier tape HD, improved safe room graffiti, HD soda. You know, HD things, everything. I've even replaced something as for McDonald's. But yeah, glass lifts. You know, elemental katanas, bullets. You know, you can get loads of different things. I like all these because they make the game look better. So obviously, especially all these HD things. You know, and I like the glowy skins. I think they look quite cool, quite clean. Yeah, like I said, but this is all on your own accord. If just so you guys get an idea of what you want to do. If you do want to do on this, you want add-ons, go on Browse Workshop, and it'll basically give you a list. Just write in what you want. You know, if you want survivors, it'll come up with survivors. If you want infected, it'll come up with infected skins. Like, I've seen stupid crap on here. Like, I've seen the tank be Shrek before, and people have put Shrek music in it. Like, there's so much stuff you can do. It is funny, but obviously I'm not going to go that far with that. But you can have things like that. So that's going to be episode 1. I don't think I'm going to label these as episodes, just because these are just going to be random and scattered. There's going to be probably quite a few of these because, like I said, I'd like to get into this quite a lot. But yeah, guys, that is the first campaign. So that was Dead Center. Our next, this is all the campaigns, obviously, if you want to see. So the next one we'll be doing is The Passing. So if you guys want to see that, please do stick along, and I'll see you all in the next episode.